Imagine the deep-sea world hundreds of millions of years ago. Terrifying ocean monsters roamed through the darkness like a liquid horror theater, cold, merciless, and mysterious. The most frightening part is that some of those creatures still live in the deep sea today, unseen by human eyes. You might think today's oceans are already scary enough, with great white sharks and giant squids, but the terror of prehistoric oceans existed on an entirely different level, a realm so extreme it would instantly make you give up exploring. Now, imagine yourself descending thousands of meters into the deep sea. Sunlight has completely vanished. The crushing water pressure could destroy you instantly. The temperature hovers just above freezing. Yet, life not only survives here, it thrives. These creatures didn't merely exist, they flourished, mutated, grew massive in size, and evolved brutally efficient hunting abilities. In that ancient era, the deep sea was a place where evolution completely lost control. Without sunlight, there were no plants, forcing every creature to find alternative ways to survive. Some evolved enormous eyes just to capture the faintest trace of light. Others gave up entirely, letting their vision completely degenerate. Some even evolved the ability to produce their own light, like underwater serial killers carrying flashlights as they wandered through the darkness. Now, follow me as we meet these prehistoric ocean monsters. The big-eyed ichthyosaur, the ultimate deep-sea predator. This creature lived over 150 million years ago and possessed eyes as large as dinner plates, each measuring up to 23 centimeters in diameter, larger than most basketballs. You might think large eyes alone aren't impressive, but these eyes were anything but decorative. They allowed the big-eyed ichthyosaur to see clearly in pitch-black darkness and dive deeper than most modern nuclear submarines. This reptile could hold its breath for over 20 minutes and dive down to depths of 914 meters, where the darkness is so complete that you can't even see your hand inches from your face. Why take such a risk? The answer is simple. The prey was there. While other marine reptiles hunted small fish in shallow waters, the big-eyed ichthyosaur had already descended into the abyss, detecting faint bioluminescence from deep-sea creatures. Larger than a dolphin, yet shaped like a living torpedo, it even evolved bony rings around its eyes to withstand immense pressure. Fossils found across Europe reveal that during the Jurassic period, diving into the abyss to hunt tentacled monsters was surprisingly common, a grim testament to the cruelty of ancient oceans. The underwater owl of the deep sea, the Temnodontosaurus. Unlike the big-eyed ichthyosaur, this predator proved that massive eyes weren't the only path to dominance. Measuring only about 3.6 meters long, it seemed small among prehistoric monsters. Its uniqueness lay in its forward-facing eyes. While most reptiles had side-facing eyes to detect predators, this creature evolved binocular vision rivaling modern snipers. Its eyes occupied nearly half its skull. Scientists believe it was a nocturnal hunter. When massive predators slept during the day, it began its hunt, stalking glowing lanternfish and squid under cover of darkness. Astonishingly, it developed owl-like hunting strategies underwater 70 million years before real owls ever existed. These predators once roamed the seas near modern-day Japan, while Tyrannosaurus rex ruled the land above.
The fang-toothed fish, a built-in shock absorption assassin. Its teeth are so long they remain exposed even when its mouth is closed. These backward curving fangs leave no space inside its mouth. This terrifying design has remained unchanged for 15 million years. Scaled to humans, its teeth would drag along the ground while walking. It attacks by charging straight at prey, piercing them instantly. To prevent brain damage from these violent impacts, the fangtooth evolved a built-in crumple zone in its skull, a biological shock absorber. It waits motionless in the darkness and launches itself like a projectile. No chase, no strategy, only pure, ruthless efficiency. Even more terrifying, it glows. Light organs on its belly camouflage it from below, while a glowing lure on its back attracts prey, a living death trap offering free food. This method continues today, unchanged for millions of years. The goblin shark, the unchanged nightmare. With pinkish skin and a grotesque face, its horror reveals itself when it attacks, It can extend its jaw forward by 30 centimeters, creating a second mouth filled with needle-like teeth. This hunting technique has remained unchanged for 125 million years. Fossils show prehistoric goblin sharks were almost identical to those alive today. While other species evolved, the goblin shark simply remained perfect. Floating silently in the darkness, it waits until prey drifts close, then snaps. Most researchers never see one alive, yet they still roam the deep sea, performing the same ancient routine. The frilled shark, an eel-shaped meat grinder. With 300 trident-shaped teeth across 25 rows, this shark has existed for 80 million years. It swallows prey half its size whole, without chewing. Hidden in deep-sea caves by day and hunting at night, humans once believed it extinct until one was caught in the 19th century.
The anglerfish, parasitic romance in the abyss. Females lure prey with glowing bait, but reproduction is far stranger. Males bite onto females and permanently fuse, becoming living sperm-producing parasites. Some females carry multiple fused males, dragging a group of zombie boyfriends through the ocean. This horrifying strategy has persisted for 50 million years. Tube worms, life at volcanic hellscapes. Living near hydrothermal vents spewing toxic chemicals, tube worms survive through symbiotic bacteria. They have no mouths, no eyes, and no digestive systems, relying entirely on bacteria for survival. This relationship has remained unchanged for over 400 million years. The coelacanth, the hide-and-seek champion. Thought extinct for 66 million years, it was rediscovered in 1938. Living in deep caves, it survives almost unchanged, carrying ancient fins and reproductive systems. Giant isopods, masters of starvation. These deep-sea scavengers can survive up to 5 years without food. When a carcass falls, hundreds gather, feast, and then wait again, perfecting patience as survival. From blind trilobites that abandoned vision, to sea lilies forming underwater forests, to abyssal reptiles that chose permanent darkness, these creatures prove one thing: evolution does not always move forward. Sometimes it simply stops, because it has already found perfection. These prehistoric beings force us to wonder, are there still creatures in today's deep sea beyond our imagination? Do monsters still hide where we have never looked? Leave your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoy these topics, follow along and explore more mysteries with me. See you in the next video.